Mario time! Woohoo!
Well, that was sure fun. I had a great time.
Hey, hello. Welcome to the Odyssey, guys. Welcome to the live stream. I, I am, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I just don't know what to say about today. Today was a roller coaster. Today was a crazy roller coaster of a day, right? For every Nintendo fan, because we are definitely in uncharted territory. Am I muted? I hope I'm not muted because I always start the chat muted. Let me know chat if I am muted today because no, it's been a roller coaster. It has been a roller coaster. We are in the middle of the sea with no guidance, no light at the those little lighthouses, whatever to guide us somewhere. This Something like this has never happened before. Okay, we have never gotten so many credible reads or leakers or anything like that kind of talk about a certain event, and then for Nintendo not to even announce a thing. Right? It's always 24 hour notice is the least Nintendo has given us. Right? I don't think I've ever seen a shadow drop Direct or Partner Showcase or the other one. What's the other one? The other one is like the other. It's the Partner Showcase is one of them. There is the Direct and there's the one where with the indie something. And so it is crazy. It's nuts. And even to the Direct announcement for Nintendo Partner Showcase, the Nindies. That's a good one. The Nindies. They should actually do that. Nindies. Shout out to co-host Zach Hendricks. But yeah, I mean, let me go ahead and shout you out in the chat because I always like to shout out everybody here. So if you are here, no need to, there's no, you don't have to write something. But if you want your name shouted out, you can go ahead and just leave an emoji in the chat, or you just sit back, relax, have a snack, guys, because we're gonna talk about something today. We're gonna talk today. So I recommend you guys grab a snack, grab a drink, sit back, because I got the things to say about Nintendo, about people, about things, about stuff. And today, we're going to do just that. Okay? So first of all, if you want your name shouted out, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Let me see if I can get my shout out. Oh my God, that's kind of loud. Let me get my shout out music going on here really quick. And let's go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and pause this. Really cool music that I have playing on background. Pause. And there we go. We got a shout out music. Let's see who's the next contestant on the Odyssey. And let's see here. All right. So first up, we got the male 518 saying first chat in the chat. Then we got Big Daddy Venom. Welcome, Big Daddy Venom. We also got Academy member Crazy Scott in the house. Welcome. We also have let's see here. By the way, the male 518 is also an Academy member. We got the Nils Gangster in the house. We also got going down. Academy member and moderator Jan Marr. We also got Academy member and moderator Blue Moon. We also got co-host and moderator Zach Hendricks. He's a moderator. I gotta set it up. We also got Josh Woods in the house. We got Zachary Zendels in the house. We also got Mark Leota. We got Score Bunny 785 in the house. We got Liz Morris in the house as well. We also got Power Man UK. Welcome. We got Brooks Barnes in the house. And we also got Score Bunny in the house saying hi, my Odyssey. Hello. All right. That was it. Let's go ahead and start with the banter and the opinions and the stuff, because it's been a crazy day today. Nintendo basically gave us an X Direct. We call it the X Direct because they did give us a whole bunch of games, right? Like we've never seen before, in a way we've never seen before. And so today is Wednesday. Directs are normally either on Wednesday or on Thursday. When they are on Wednesday, they're announced Tuesday. When they are on Thursday, they're announced Wednesday. And so ever since we've had directs, I would say every year but 2020, we don't count 2020 because it's 2020, and so everything is But every year of the Nintendo Switch life, we've had Nintendo Directs, and we have Wednesday, Thursday things, and so nothing today. But this is the thing: the difference with this year is that we are on uncharted waters. There is a huge possibility, I think bigger possibility, that Nintendo Switch 2 is much closer than any of us think. I mean, if Nintendo has nothing to say when it comes to their first-party games, if Nintendo has nothing to announce when it comes to their first-party games, guys, we are in the midst of a transition to the Nintendo Switch 2, and the reveal could be any moment. I'm saying it for the first time. It could be any moment. Nintendo. Just to give you guys for those of you who are unaware of what happened today. Well, today Nintendo as early, I would say as 8 my time, right? At Eastern time, 8 a.m. my time, every single hour, I would say for 8 hours straight, release the game or a trailer or a game or an update to a game. So today, the very morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, Nintendo released a game or a trailer every single hour. An announcement every single hour. If you go to the YouTube page, let's go ahead and go over to their YouTube page. Let's go ahead and go here, and I'll show you exactly what is happening with Nintendo, because we are in uncharted waters. Uncharted waters. Okay, so Nintendo started out 10 hours ago. Okay, the first trailer for today, all the transformation for Princess Peach, all of them, everything. There is no more secrets. And I think this segundo act, this is like this is Spanish. Why is this Spanish? This is Italian, maybe. But Act 2, this is in English. They released everything in their channel, but in different languages. It's really weird. That's why we have so many. Trailers. Yeah, and this is another language here. So they released. This is Portuguese, Spanish, and French. And so they released 1, 2, 3, 4 trailers for Princess Peach in 4 different languages. They started this morning very, very early, and actually, around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Then they released the Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 remastered, the launch trailer. The launch trailer for Tomb Raider remastered, the 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I'm guessing it's available now. We're having our little Nintendo Direct right now, right? And then after that, they moved on to Fashion Dreamer Classic Fair Update Nintendo Switch. All right, 6 hours ago. Then announcement trailer. Anything that says announcement trailer is the first time they show it. Let's see here. Anything that says launch trailer is out today. Launch trailers are out today. Announcement trailers are they just announced it. This doesn't really say much. This just says Act 2 trailer Act 2. So basically they announced everything else in Princess Peach. She turns into so many things, including a superhero. What else do they have here? Yeah, the announcement trailer for or is it Wise X? Right? Wise X Nordics announced the trailer on Nintendo Switch. And that's what we have here. Well, if we go to the Twitter, let's go all the way down to the right here. Okay, so this is very good news. 10 hours ago. All right. Princess Peach Showtime. 1 hour later, we got not Dr. Mario. Why did I say Dr. Mario? Mario RPG. Adorable little trailer thing here for Valentine's Day. This was already on schedule. But then another hour later, we got this. The mini Marios are picking up a batch of chocolate. I guess this is Valentine's Day. But we got here an hour later, the Tomb Raider announcement. Lara Croft is back this time, lovingly restored. I want to play this game. It looks very nice. It looks really cool. So it's been restored. And then we also have here Fashion Dreamer Classic Fair update. Here it is. Play now. It's out now. Then we have here the Boundless Sea of Adventure and Discovery awaits you in YX Nordics. Save the people of Obeliago from mysterious immortal monsters when YX Nordics comes to Nintendo Switch this fall. So I get this. We have a game here coming to Nintendo Switch this fall. Will it be on Switch too? Yeah. And then of course this is old, but Nintendo has never gone on this hour to hour thing ever, right? So much that of course Nintendo Switch 2 is trending, Nintendo is trending, and we have all the crazy stuff trending. But it is insane. Okay, now I wouldn't rule it out. I will not rule it out yet. I will not rule it out. Nintendo to just kind of shadow drop one of those things, right? So it's I don't know. I would not rule it out for Nintendo to shadow drop an indie showcase or a partner showcase, right? They are pre-recorded, so they could maybe just schedule a indie showcase for the afternoon or a partner showcase for the afternoon. They could do that, right? But then again, if nothing comes, tomorrow, right? Next week is already this week. Actually, this Friday is actually the launch of Mario versus Donkey Kong. So it's launch week. We are in the middle of launch week. The next week could be a possible timing for a direct, right? Either a partner showcase, indie, or full. Nintendo has actually waited to the very last moment to give us a direct. They did it in the June direct, or I think it was last year or 2 years ago, where they actually gave us a direct 29th, the very almost towards the very end of the month. So much that nobody was expecting, right? And so February is not over yet. It's the 14th. We are literally in uncharted waters. Nintendo can shadow drop the partner showcase tomorrow. I no longer think it's a full direct, right? Unless it's for next week. If it's this week, I no longer think it's full direct. But if it's next week, then maybe Nintendo decides to just, let's go ahead and get Mario versus Donkey Kong out first, and then we'll talk about the next. And then the next week, we can maybe get something, right? But as things are looking, it's always the first and second week. That is no longer the case. And that's why I say, look, we are really in uncharted territory, because this is the Nintendo Switch 2 year. Nintendo is going to reveal this console at any moment, and we are about to we're gonna go nuts, guys. Everything is gonna just, it's happening. It's gonna happen very soon. I just can't. It's just crazy, It's insane how close we are. It boggles my mind, because I'm so excited for Switch 2, but all of this just confirmed that we are so much closer than we thought. And the rumors might be true. The rumor for us possibly seeing a Switch reveal in March could be the first week or second week of March. Why? Because the third week is the developers conference. And so Nintendo, if they were to reveal the Switch 2, then they would do it before, so that they can speak freely about it during that huge event. And so let's see here. Let me get some questions here answered. Let me see if I can get some questions here, because I know you guys have enough. You guys have a lot of questions, just like I have questions. And let me see if you guys have a question. If you have a question, go ahead and write it down in the chat. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. Let me go ahead and see if I saw a couple of questions, so I want to go ahead and I want to go over the questions right now. Okay. So this is the first question here from Bradley. Nintendo Direct announcement tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and Direct at 10 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So you're saying an announcement in the morning, right, at 9 a.m. and then the announcement and then the actual Direct at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So basically, it's like they're scheduling a video for 10 a.m. They upload it. Like I said, we are in uncharted waters so much that I would not rule it out. I would say that if they do upload the Nintendo Direct tomorrow, and they plan it for tomorrow, then I would say they would do it for 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That is the latest they have done a Direct for 5 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. If they do, okay. At this point, everything is up in the air. Every content creator is confused, right? Because we got so many credible leakers out there talking about this Nintendo Direct, and the fact that we had no announcement, that means that something bigger is cooking, and something bigger is cooking. So, will we get a direct tomorrow? A partner showcase? Nintendo might have to shadow drop it in order for us to get it. And I don't remember that ever happening. But again, we are living in uncharted waters. Switch 2 is so close. That reveal is so close that we don't know what Nintendo is thinking. Now that they are on automatic. They're working on a different schedule now. They have a plan already set. Okay? Nintendo right now, as we speak, they already have their plan already set. And guess what? It's not the plan that every content creator is used to. It's not the plan that we are all used to. It's something completely different, right? And so it just makes sense that this very last year for the Switch, we get a completely different plan from Nintendo, right? And so All Gale says, if there's a direct or some type of presentation tomorrow, do you want to live stream, react to it? Yep. Am I confident? Yes, we are. If there's a direct, we are going to a direct or presentation. We are going to live stream, react to it. Yep, you got that right. So yeah, if there is a direct tomorrow or some type of presentation, we are going to be live streaming it here and reacting to it because we don't know what we're going to get. We could be so surprised, right? We have no clue what we're going to get because Nintendo just announced a lot of games that could have been in a partner showcase tomorrow. They just announced games that could have been in a direct. So it's insane. I'm continuing to get questions here. Question. All right, we have a super chat from Paul Gill Network. Thank you so much, Paul, for 199. Hit like button to help the stream out. Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Yeah, Sarah Q says here, have you considered that maybe you shouldn't listen to all the rumors that have no proof instead of still believing there's a direct tomorrow? They haven't announced it yet, means there is not happening. Well, here's the thing. That when Nintendo has a direct every single year, right? Every single year around the same exact time, like clockwork, then is this no longer a rumor, right? Is this no longer a rumor? Because when you cover Nintendo as we do as content creators, and every single year in February, first or second week, Nintendo drops a direct without fail, then we don't consider that a leak anymore. We consider that part of Nintendo Direct schedule. Now, Nintendo has a direct in February, at least for the life of the Switch. February direct, a June direct, right? And this June direct has been in the air sometimes. This one could be a partner showcase, could be a direct meeting, and a September direct. And so Nintendo has always had a direct on those 3 months on the dot without failing, right? Without failing. And so when it comes to the actual direct, we don't follow leaks. We don't follow rumors on directs. What we follow leaks and rumors on, and we talk about them, we actually talk about the actual game that might be appearing of it. Oh, this speaker said this game might be appearing of this. Oh, Pioro said that this game is showing up, right? That's what we consider leaks or rumors. But when it comes to Nintendo Direct, it's just something Nintendo does every February, every June, every September. So in this case, we're not following leaks or rumors when it comes to Nintendo Direct. We're just expecting one because Nintendo has always given us a direct, and so. But the thing is that with this year, it's so different. With this year, we are, like I said, I keep saying that term, but it's true. We are in uncharted waters. We don't know what to expect because it is a transition year where we are about to see that next-gen console announcement. I believe as soon as next month in March. If Nintendo decides to shadow drop it tomorrow or whatever time, that's something Nintendo, I will be so surprised. But everything that we have heard so far points to a Nintendo Switch 2 trailer in March. That'll be the reveal. That way they could be available and they could be available to speak about it freely in the developers conference happening at the end of March 2018 to 22. So the developers conference is the 18th to 22 of March. And so that Switch trailer can drop any moment before that, right? Then we should get after that. We could get April events where Nintendo takes the stage and they show us the Nintendo Switch 2 or whatever they call it, and they present all of the new features, all of the new games, everything that's involved in the price. And I think pre-orders could start as early as next month, just because we've also heard from GameStop, including myself. I'm including myself in this the GameStop thing because I personally heard from a local GameStop about preparations for pre-order. So that's why I say we can hear about a pre-order as soon as next month after that first trailer launch. Then Nintendo can issue that event in April, and then a release around June, August, right? Kind of getting ready for the holiday season and for the second half of the year. But Nintendo Directs, normally we don't call them rumors or leaks because it's something that just happens. We're used to it already. We are in uncharted territory. Nintendo, for the first time since the Switch launch, is not issuing a Direct now or partner showcase. They might drop a partner showcase, shadow drop it tomorrow. If they do, then we have Nate the Hate, which is a very credible resource for every content creator who covers Nintendo. He has good information. He's very careful and very serious about his information and how he delivers it. He did mention that what he's heard, because of the games he's heard coming out or what he's heard, it looks to him that this could be more of a partner showcase rather than a full Direct, and that there could be a possible March trailer drop for the new console, for the Nintendo next gen system. We dub it Nintendo Switch 2, but we don't know whether Nintendo's going to do the same name or not. That's up to Nintendo, and so that's where we are. That's exactly where we are. We are in the middle of it, guys. We're in the middle of the storm. I like how you guys refer to it, the calm before the storm. Literally the calm, because there's nothing being told by Nintendo. They're just shadow dropping names and games in here. Let's go over to Bradley. If they shadow drop, then what does it mean? They do it right away or hours later, and how many hours later? If they shadow drop, it's right away. They're just download it. They'll just literally post it, right? They won't schedule it. If it's a shadow drop, right? If they schedule it, then maybe they'll schedule. I wouldn't rule out Friday. Oh well, Friday is actually the launch day. Never mind. Friday is the launch day. If it weren't a launch day, if Mario vs. Donkey Kong were not releasing on Friday, then I wouldn't rule out Friday. But because it is a launch day, that I rule it out. No Friday announcement. But if they shadow drop it, it's just shadow drop. It's not no warning. Shadow drop. We'll just watch it with everybody else, and so it's cool. It's also cool, right? We'll still get to watch it. We'll still get to see what Nintendo has in store. Nintendo will not shadow drop on Nintendo Direct, so they will not shadow drop on a full Nintendo Direct. It has to be either a partner showcase or an indie showcase, right? I don't think they'll go as far as to shadow drop a full Direct, but where they have big announcements to go over. And so let's go ahead and go over other questions here. All right, let's see here. All right, what's up, Ricky? Welcome. Yeah, let's see. All right, so Bradley Taylor says Nintendo Direct announcement tomorrow, February 15th at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Yep, that sounds about right. And Direct tomorrow at 5 p.m. Yeah, that's a possibility too. If they announce it in the morning, they can actually issue it in the afternoon, depending on what they have in the schedule. Right? This is very crazy. It's very crazy. So that's a very possible outcome. We'll just have to wait for tomorrow. If let's see here. Okay, girl, last mail. Nope, that's not it. All right, let's see here. Your audio sounds like it's down the hallway. 1, 2, testing. Let me make sure. Audio's not down the hallway. Audio. Alt. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Sorry. My volume was actually way down. I have it halfway to when I do my videos, and then I actually raise it up a little bit when I do my live streams, but I didn't touch my audio. My audio was sorry about that, guys. Audio was a little low. All right, let's continue to get some questions here, because man, this is insanely crazy, man. All right, so yeah, I mean, Nintendo did their thing today. They did something that we kind of didn't expect. They, mini direct, hour after hour. Tomorrow, who knows what's going to happen? Nobody knows what's going to happen. All I know is that because of all of this just screams to me Nintendo Switch 2 reveal very soon, right? Very, very soon. Right now, as of the recording of this live stream, it's Valentine's Day. It's February 14th. There's no way we can forget this. It is Valentine's Day, February 14th. We are in the middle of the month. We're kind of in the middle. It is a leap year. Okay, so we are in a leap year. So the 29th, hey, 29th could also be a direct. The 29th, it is a leap year. Nintendo might do something with the leap year kind of thing. I don't know if they celebrate leap year over there. Do they? Don't know. But it is a leap year. So we end on the 29th this February. And so, Nintendo has in the past given us directs and showcases towards the end of the month. Again, it's just I'm at this point, I'm just looking at the calendar. We still have 2 entire weeks to go before the year ends of the month ends, and there's a possibility that we could actually see something within those 2 weeks, or Nintendo could take another day tomorrow and continue their X Direct. They continue their X Direct on Twitter and just continue to shadow drop things and announcements and everything, and that's it. That is the end of the Nintendo Switch, right? We still have the release date for Paper Mario and the release date for Thousand Year Door. I've heard both ways, like these games are so big, they need to be in the direct, and I've also heard, hey, Nintendo can just shadow drop the dates, right? We know that Luigi's Mansion is coming in the summer. Even Mario could be coming in the spring, and it feels like a spring game, so it could be April or May, right? And those are the last two first party games without a release date for Nintendo. Could those be the very last 2 games for Nintendo Switch? Who knows? And Metro Prime 4 is still in the air. What about Metro Prime 4? That deserves a direct. Nintendo cannot just shadow drop a Metroid Prime 4 trailer. That would be crazy, right? I mean, that'll be insane. That'll be fun. That'll be exciting. But still, you might think Nintendo could do a direct meeting, right? That could be a combination of third-party games and maybe those couple of third-party games that Nintendo still has on their on their plate. They're still cooking, right? And at this point, it's early in the month. I do not rule out anything at this point. I'm going to go over to the press website. I want to see if anything has changed on their press website to see if any lineups have been added or anything has changed. Okay. So far, we are this Friday, Mario versus Donkey Kong. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys, that we know what I'm looking at. Share present. Not that one. Let's present here, and let me share the screen with you guys so you guys can see. Window, there we have it. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this right here. This is Nintendo's. You can see that it's all the games they have launched, right? Or at least first party games. And so we have here all 2024. 2024, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 games that have been announced. Metroid Prime 4 is not yet added to this. I wish they would add Metroid Prime 4 at least somewhere here and just put TBA, right? TBA. But so far, Metroid Prime 4 has not been added to 2024. It just says TBA. It's a possibility we see in 2025. And so we are right here, right now, right? We got this week, in 2 days, actually, Mario versus Donkey Kong is going to come out. We got Princess Peach next month on the 22nd, right? And it's funny because the 22nd is also the very last day of the developers conference. And so by this time, if Nintendo does reveal that Switch 2, we should have that. We should at least kind of be looking forward to it, right? Not speculating or anything. I want to see it already. I'm tired of speculating. We got the leaks, the rumors. I really am ready to see that next Nintendo system, right? I want to see what leakers got right, what leakers got wrong. Because after the Switch 2 fiasco, after the Switch Pro fiasco, I consider everything a rumor, grain of salt, literally everything grain of rumor, like a sumer grain of salt. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Grain of rumor. Grain of salt rumor. Rumor with the grain of salt. Okay? And so Princess Peach is coming out next month. After next month, my friend, there's no word on when Luigi's Mansion and Paper Mario are coming out. Again, they can shadow drop it tomorrow. Luigi's Mansion for the summer, June, July, September. Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, Anima, right? And so those are the only 5 games we have for the Switch this year when it comes to first-party games. There's a whole lot of other games for Nintendo Switch. I can show you that right here. Okay, Princess Peach. Oh, hey, look at this 1 day ago. This was 1 day ago. Let's take a look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Interesting. So I couldn't. Wait a minute. So cool. So basically, I could have talked to you last night about the Princess Peach trailer before it was launched because they had it here. I failed to look. That's not. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at the other announcements because there are more games coming to Nintendo Switch other than just the first party games. They always have like a long list. This is not it. But they always have like a huge long list of games for the Switch. So here we have also Tomb Raider remastering starring Lara Croft, and then we have Better Together, another thing here, and then look at this. Check it out. Check this out. Check it out. This is only for February, guys. All of these games are coming to Switch only in February. A lot of games, including Alpaca Wonders Why. That's hilarious. Alpaca Wonders Why. I want to take a look at that one. That looks hilarious. Okay, that looks. Okay. All right. Sure. I guess. I guess it's a story. A $3 story. All right. So shout out to Alpaca Wonders Why. I'm wondering why myself. Anyway, but look, there's a lot of games on Switch, guys. Besides first party games, there's many games that are coming to Switch in February. We don't have long enough videos to cover every one. That's why we focus on first party games. But there's a lot coming to Nintendo Switch in May. But basically that's it. That's basically that's the whole kit and caboodle. What questions do you guys have? Questions. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Blue Moon. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Bradley. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Nintendo Scarlet. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Corina. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Jan Mar. Where is the Nintendo? Johnny Hernandez, buddy, pal. Your question is the best question ever because we all have the same question. We're like, what is happening? What's going on? Everybody, guys, is going nuts. We have no clue what's going on. It's just completely bonkers. Seriously, we have no idea what Nintendo is thinking. Why are they thinking it? Will they think something else? It's just nuts. It is just nuts. I'm looking on Twitter because to see if Nintendo launched anything else new. Because let's see here. Let's see if Nintendo launched anything else new. All right, so their last post was at 6 hours ago. I'm guessing that they're done because on our end is 8 p.m. already, and so I think Nintendo is done with announcements for today. Crazy. Let's go. Let's go ahead and take a look at what if Pioro has mentioned anything. Nope, no mention from Pioro. Pioro. He just retweeted the announcement for Golden Sun. That's the last thing he did, and then feuding with somebody on what, Family Board. That's basically it. But there you have it. There you have it. Uncharted waters with no lighthouse in sight. Okay, this right here. Uncharted waters with no lighthouse in sight. We all vote in the dark, hoping for the lighthouse to appear. It's insane. Anybody was looking forward to Nintendo Direct, and why? Can you guys tell me in the chat? Why were you looking for a Nintendo Direct? Was there a specific game you wanted to see? Was there a specific game you guys wanted to see in that Nintendo Direct? Whether it's partner showcase, whether it's a full Direct, whether it's a Direct mini. Because, I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. Nintendo might have pushed it to the end of February instead of the 1st and 2nd, like it's accustomed to be, right? And, yeah, we have newer Nintendo fans out there, and we have the seasoned Nintendo fans, right? Seasoned Nintendo fans, they know that Nintendo does a Direct every single month, February. It's not a rumor or a leak. It's all every summer. Every February, every summer, and every fall. Not fall, but more towards the September season, right? And so, I was hoping for a Thousand Year Door remake release date. Yeah, me too. That was one of my most looking forward to games, and this is what I think. I think that should be announced in a Direct, right? Because there's only one trailer that I know of that has been announced for that game. Silksong and Deca Police, yes. Those would be good for a partner showcase. Silksong and Deca Police are two games that we are also looking forward to. A Thousand Year Door, also again, Thousand Year Door, Luigi's Mansion, man. Come on, Nintendo. Wow, this has been a roller coaster, my friends. This has been a roller coaster of a day for all Nintendo fans around the world and over the globe. Let's see here. All right, so Bradley has his Nintendo Direct predictions. I'm guessing for Nintendo Switch 2, you got Mario Kart 9, Tears of the Kingdom DLC. That'll be awesome. A new Smash Bros. You got what's MPSS? The Metroid Prime. We got Super Mario Bros. Wonder DLC. That's good too. Mario Baseball will be awesome too. Metroid Prime 4. Thousand Year Door release date. Hey, wait a tick. Wait a minute. Bradley just opened my mind to something completely new. What if the reason we're not getting Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion is because they are to be on the Nintendo Switch 2? Like maybe a dual release on Switch and Switch 2. What if that's the reason why we don't get those two games? Right? We also got Little Nightmares 3. Again, that's a great game for Partner Showcase. Do you know if we are going to get Halo on Switch? I am 100% not positive yet, but almost close to positive that we might get a Nintendo Switch Halo for Switch 2. Because if Microsoft is planning on making their first-party games available to third-party, Nintendo is included. So Halo could come to Nintendo Switch 2. That one, the two. Let's see here. What if there is no Nintendo Direct this month? Oh no, don't kill me like that, Score Bunny. This month instead of the first week of March, instead the first full week of March with Nintendo Switch reveal with a Direct in the first week of March. What would you think? I would faint. I would faint. I would just drop to the ground, get up 10 years later in the future, because that'll be a great. That'll be great. That'll be awesome. I want to see it. I want to see the Switch 2. I'm so ready for it. You know, especially with the rumor that it's not a rumor. It's not a rumor, guys. Like when somebody comes here and repeats something that we almost kind of confirmed is true, it's not a rumor anymore. Do you guys remember that leaker? Let me know in the chat if you guys remember that leaker that leaked the entire Pokemon Presents presentation. I think it was last year or the year before. There was a rumor that leaked the entire Pokemon Presents presentation. Okay? They leaked it. And then they also leaked that Nintendo was working on a patch for Nintendo Switch 2 for that game, right? So at that, when they got that entire leak correctly, they literally got the entire Pokemon Presents correct, every single detail, right? And towards the end, they mentioned, oh yeah, Nintendo's working on a patch for Switch 2 for Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. When they got all of that correct, of course, then we are gonna go ahead and by default, we're gonna go ahead and believe the next thing they say, because they got the entire Pokemon Presents correctly. And they said, oh yeah, there's a patch coming for Switch 2 for Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2. And so at that point, backwards compatibility was confirmed. Backwards compatibility is a thing. It became a thing at that point. And so that's basically where we are. I don't need to see. I don't need to hear about backwards compatibility being a feature or not on Switch 2, because I know it will be. Guys, the console is here. Okay, I'm gonna highlight this one, guys. I don't think the new console is coming next year, because they would have announced it in 2024 and released it in 2025. What? Guys, I don't think the new console is coming next year, because I don't think the new console is coming next year, because they would have announced it in 20. We're still in 2024, and I don't think they're going to announce the console in January and then release it in January of next year. I think if they wait that long, what they would be announcing in January is Nintendo is filing for bankruptcy, because nobody's gonna wait a year from announcement to launch. And so, yeah, it's not coming in 2025. It's coming in 2024. What's going on, Chris? Shout out, Chris. There's something happening with Xbox tomorrow. Oh, that's true. That is also true. And that is also exciting. And I will also be live streaming that tomorrow. So if you guys want to know what's happening with Xbox tomorrow, that involves a Nintendo Switch, by the way. It does involve the Nintendo Switch. Then stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll be live streaming here. And we'll cover the Xbox Presents, where Phil Spencer will be kind of updating on what's happening with the Xbox as a business. Okay? So this is a very important presentation tomorrow by Phil Spencer, because he'll tell us of what's happening. Will Xbox go third party? And if that's true, then yes, we can get Halo, we can get Call of Duty's coming to we can get all their first party games that are not on Nintendo Switch, get them on Switch too. So it's very important. Even Game Pass can possibly make it to Switch 2 or Switch 1. You know, so tomorrow it's a very important thing. That's why I'm live streaming it. It'll be cool. Red Rose says it would also be nice to get Twilight Princess and Wind Waker whenever we do get the next direct. Yeah, I agree. I really agree. I think it'll be amazing. Let's see here. Square Bunny. I think Nintendo's direct is Nintendo Switch 2 reveal will be on March 3rd due to anniversary of Nintendo Switch. Oh, that's interesting. And March 6th or 7th. That is interesting. Let's take a look at the calendar. March 3rd is a Sunday. So yeah. Not sure if it'll be a Sunday, but it could be the 6th or the 7th. Yeah. I mean, it could be any day that week. Any day that week from the 4th to the 8th. Well, that is very interesting. Nintendo could release the trailer by the anniversary of the Switch, you know, which makes a lot of sense. That means that we are so close to the Switch actually being 7 years. Maybe that's what Nintendo's waiting for, right? But it's a thing, you know, it's a thing. Dale says the Switch 2 might be shown March 16th, 2024. Let's go ahead and look at the calendar. March 16th is a Saturday. March 16th is a Saturday. Yeah, all right, there you go. All right, here. Shout out to Nintendo All Stars. We're doing well. Gotta remember. And yeah, so basically, if you just arrived here, if you just arrived on the chat, first thing, welcome. Thank you for being here. Second, basically what's happening is that we are in uncharted territory. Nintendo has never done something like this before, where we are in the second week of February, right? Nintendo Direct, first thing, Nintendo Directs are not rumors or leaks, right? It's just something that already happened. It happens every single year around the same exact time, right? First week, second week of February, third week, fourth week of June, and second week of September. And so it normally happens in a specific time, and on those 3 months, either February, it happens in June, it happens in September. And so the direct itself is not a leak or a rumor, right? We were expecting it, you know, but Nintendo normally would announce it on the day before. The day would be the day before of what Nintendo would normally regularly schedule a direct, right? If they schedule for tomorrow, then they will announce it today. We are now in again uncharted waters because Nintendo has never done something like this before, right? And on top of that, they have been announcing all the way from 8 a.m. to around 6 p.m. games every hour on Twitter and on X and on YouTube. So it's like they had a social media direct, but not really like a full direct, right? And so every content creator out there is losing their heads because we don't know what to think about this. You know, all we know is that this points to what could be the reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2. Because if Nintendo really has nothing else to show us, right? They have nothing else to fill the calendar with. The only 2 games left without a date is Luigi's Mansion, which is stated for summer. At least Nintendo gave us a summer release period, and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, which has nothing. We have no idea when that game was being released. And so those are the 2 last games Nintendo has in the store for us, and they have nothing else to announce. Then the rumor that we might get that Switch 2 reveal in March could be closer than ever. Closer than ever. Now, why is that rumor alive? Why is the rumor from Mario for the Switch 2 coming in March alive because from the 18th to the 22nd there is a big event happening, right? It's called the Developers Conference, right? Game Developers Conference, and it's a big stage for Nintendo to talk to many developers about the Nintendo Switch 2. Is a good stage for Nintendo to sell these developers the opportunity of having their games on Nintendo Switch 2. And this would allow them to do it openly, right? Not worry about rumors coming out or leaks or developers saying, hey, but guess what? We saw and we learned about the Switch 2 in the Game Developers Conference, right? Having those leaks out there after it, because it's gonna happen. If Nintendo doesn't give us a reveal before the Game Developers Conference, and they are present there, showing developers the system and trying to sell them to get their games on the system, it's gonna leak. It's gonna leak, and Nintendo doesn't want. They don't want that. And so that's where we are now. We have no clue whether Nintendo is going to keep the Direct this month or not, push it for next week or even the last week, because we are in a leap year, right? Happy birthday, leap year. Anybody who has a birthday in a leap year, this is your year. And it's crazy. We are in uncharted territories. And so right now, everybody has really good suggestions in the chat. Let me know what you personally think about all this fiasco. Fiago says, Nintendo Direct 2/15/2024. We don't know. I don't know, because normally there's an announcement the day before, right? There's normally an announcement the very day before, but ever since then, there has been no announcement whatsoever on the matter. We are all in the air and munching on air. Let's see here. Let's see here. We got. Also, someone told me who works at Nintendo headquarters told me that the new console will have new features like achievements, a password thing like Apple, and a messaging feature. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out because we spoke about all those features and patents that we discovered. So, yeah, we saw a patent regarding achievements. We saw a patent regarding accounts. Accounts have passwords, and we saw a patent also regarding messaging. You know, we saw those patents from Nintendo. So, yeah, I believe that. Let's see here. All right. Net, we said, good point. The gaming events are markers Nintendo should never really pass up. Exactly. Especially on the year where the Nintendo system is launching. They want the system to be the best ever. They want to give it a good head start, right? A good head start. Now that they had an amazing Switch system, right? With amazing sales, they want to give the Switch 2 a good start. And so giving them going to this conference will actually, having these developers sign up and putting their games on Switch 2 will give them a good start. Let's see here. All right. Highlighting your comment right now. Yeah, so that's where we are, guys. That's where we are at. That's where Nintendo is at. We are in the midst of something bigger, something greater, and that's why this year, I've said it from the beginning. When we hit 2024, we've entered into the unknown, the twilight zone. We don't know where we're going to be, what we're seeing, what Nintendo's going to do. That is all unknown. There is no predicting this year because this is a year for Nintendo to transition. Their calendar is not the same as every other year before this one. And so that's why, even though we are used to seeing a Nintendo Direct around this time, getting a release date and stuff, Nintendo's calendar has completely changed because of Switch 2. And so as of this point, I am confessing to you guys as a content creator that I am, and I'm trying to be as responsible as I can with this. I don't know what Nintendo's doing right now because they've already broken their mold. They broke their routine. They broke their schedule, the regularly scheduled assignments that they have. It's been broken, and so with that, we are just waiting now. We are waiting. We're waiting for Nintendo to do what they need to do to move the Switch forward. And I could have not said it better myself. Cloud that said, tomorrow we'll find out what's next. This is true. Tomorrow we'll find out. That's the best thing. I think that should be a t-shirt. Tomorrow we will find out. But then again, we also have a big event tomorrow, and Nick highlighted it here. It says tomorrow, or Phil said they are not going third party, but some of their games will. Yeah, it's gonna be a big thing. I'm streaming it tomorrow. We are reacting to Phil Spencer's announcement tomorrow as well because it's a big one. I think it's a big one. There's that rumor that they're going third party. At least the rumor that they're not making any more consoles was squashed by Phil Spencer. That one was one that was just getting out there and out of control. And Phil has to get out and say, hey, nope, we're still making Xbox consoles, so that's not a bad thing. I just think that they're having a Wii U year, and they can get back from it. So yeah, so let's see here. All right, I think it would. Stupid if Nintendo didn't get released this year. What do you think? What released? The Switch 2? I mean, the Nintendo Switch 2? Yeah, I mean, if Nintendo doesn't release the Switch 2 this year, they will fall off a cliff. They will literally fall off a cliff. I can tell you that if Nintendo doesn't release the Switch 2 this year, Switch console sales for this summer, for this holiday season, will just take a dive. And so, Nintendo president Shintaro Furukawa, that's one of the things that he mentioned that he didn't want happening. He didn't want the console to take a dive. He wanted to maintain momentum, right? And so he wanted to make sure that the momentum was ongoing, right? So when he said that, people are saying, wait, why do we need a Switch 2 if the Switch is still selling well? That's exactly what he wants. When he said that the momentum has to keep going, is that he wants to transfer the momentum from one console to the other without having that dip, and then waiting to a point where Switch is no longer relevant in order to get the other console out. It's a bad thing because it's like they're going up the hill again, trying to build back up, trying to build hype when they could just tag each other and the other moves up. And that's what Nintendo is trying to do. They don't want to wait until the Switch dips way too much. It's already begun dipping, right? But it's not going straight down. It's going, and so that's what they want to do. They want to make sure that it's a tag. It's a tag. Not like a swimming down to the ground and trying to get it and rescue, get it back and get it. No, it's just a tag. And so that's why 2025 is not the year for Switch 2. It is this year. 2025 is the year for Switch 2 games. I'm telling you, 2025 is gonna be an exciting year, but for Switch 2 game. You know why I'm telling you this? Because we already have 5 games announced for the Nintendo Switch. 5 games. We have 12 months, 5 games. Nintendo doesn't release games in December, so we have 11 months, 5 games. There's only 6 more months left for Nintendo to get games, right? So there's a possibility that we don't get a Switch 2 game for either of those months. There's a possibility this year that we get a month without a Nintendo Switch game, right? But next year, once the Switch is already out, every single month, Nintendo Switch 2 game. And when that happens, my friends, that's going to be the biggest, most wonderful year ever. Because every sequel, every next gen of a game that you have been waiting for is right there. It's going to be right there. We don't know when, but let's say if Mario is not a launch title, then it's going to be right there. If Mario Kart 10 or 9 is not a launch title, 2025, right there. Animal Crossing, the next horizon, the next new horizon is going to be right there, right? Every next generation game for Nintendo Switch first party, that brand new Donkey Kong game, is going to be right there. That's why 2025 is going to be an exciting year, right? This year is exciting for the fact that it is a transition year. Transition year, they are exciting, right? It's bittersweet because we're saying bye to one console and then hello to the other unknown. We're getting to know them. We don't know them yet. I'm attached to my Nintendo Switch. I really am. Like, I love my Nintendo Switch. We had so many great memories with my family and I with the Switch. So kind of saying goodbye to, or not saying goodbye because I'm never selling my Switch, but kind of like, putting this one on the shelf to meet his newer brother that's about to be born. I don't know you yet, dude. You're called Switch 2, but I don't know you. I got to get to know you. Do I like you? I don't know yet. You're going to come to my family. I'll let you in. Depends on you whether I keep you in or keep you out. No. But, we got a new console coming in. New games, new experiences, and hopefully Nintendo does the right thing. And you know what the right thing is? They build upon a successful console instead of breaking everything else and crumbling everything else like this. Okay, we had the Switch already. Let's just break it again and come up with something completely new. No, they can't do that. It's not just that great. It's not great. Smash Bros. Nick Forrest said it. A brand new Smash. Here, Jordan Moore says, I want the NS to pass the baton to Switch 2 to continue the race for success. There you go. That's what we're talking about. That is what we talk about. We also got here, I think that they had nothing big to show for February, so they did it by dropping it on X. Something big has to be coming in March. Yep, I agree. 100% agree. And we have here Sport Bunny Jamar. How are you doing tonight? And I agree with you 100%. We all are in agreement here in the chat. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Let's see here. I say Xbox wants to put a couple games on Switch to get their feet wet. Hello. Yeah. The Xbox is going to make so much money by putting, some games on Switch and on PlayStation. Be crazy. And it's a win-win for all gaming fans, guys. It's a win-win for all gaming fans. No gaming fans lose anything. But it's a win-win situation here. I'm going to try my best to get my hands on a couple of Switch 2s in order to give them out to you guys in the channel. I will try to pre-order more than one if I can. Then we'll have that going, right? With the Switch 2, I will probably give one every other month just because it is a brand new console, and I probably would have to spend time trying to get a hold of it, right? But for the launch, I'm gonna try to see if I can pre-order more than one if I can. I probably can't do it on one store. I'll probably have to do it in different stores. But if I do, you guys know that it's definitely gonna be part of the summer giveaway and the Christmas giveaway for sure, for sure. And so not to be a materialistic or one but in the group, but is there any updates on the prizes from the Christmas giveaway? All right, so let me go ahead and reiterate. Let me reiterate what I've said in the past. Zelda Player 85. So the giveaway happened, right? The giveaway happened. Shortly after, I got the flu. After the giveaway happened in December, I got the flu. And I spent a lot of time with the flu. Then it turned into pneumonia, double pneumonia, which I spent 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks in the hospital. I was in critical condition in the ICU for some time. So after I came to the ICU, my father-in-law died. Not my father-in-law, my stepfather died. And so we just recently said our last goodbyes to my father-in-law 2 weeks ago. So I've already kind of said that. I'm not sure if you've heard that. I put it in the chat. I put it in the Discord. That's why, guys, I suggest if you guys are giveaway winners, I suggest you stay up to date with Discord. That's where I put all my updates. There's a lot of information that comes about that's kind of personal, so I don't share a lot. But I would love for you guys, if you can, and if you want to join the giveaways, to join our Discord. That way you stay up to date. And if you have any questions that I've already mentioned, we have amazing mods that know all of these. They know what's going on, and they can answer the questions for you. Okay, so hopefully that's the last person now, because I'm guiding the question a lot. I think I have like 2 to 3 more prizes to ship out. 2 or 3 more prizes to ship out, and I'm done with that. But I really encourage everyone to join Discord, guys. We have a great community, not just for updates, but we have a beautiful community out there. It's a great place to hang out, to make friends, and just to stay involved, right? See here, my birthday is in August. Nick, awesome. So the summer. Yeah. So I'm about to get ready to ship out the last gifts now, right? I'm about to get ready to ship the last couple of gifts now. I think I have a digital game and 2 shipments to ship out, and that will be it. My mom says I share too. My mom says I share too much. You're good, Nick. You're good. But yeah, just to give you an update on what's happening with the giveaway stuff. I only have 3 things to ship out. The very last 3 things that I need to ship out very soon, and that'll happen very soon. Once I do ship it out, then it'll go out, and you'll get a notice. Just the other day, we got word from our very own. Not sure if she's a member yet, but just to give you guys a piece of mind, the things are shipping out. Let me go ahead and get that email for you here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hide the email part. All right, so you open this. I can open this, right? Yeah, I can. All right, I can. All right, so let's see here. Then, and so yeah, our very own member Cassandra from she sent me a picture This is the E-wing chair that she has won in the December giveaway. Okay, she sent a picture last week. Okay, she got it last week, right? And so, just to give you guys a little, whoever hasn't received their prize, then peace of mind it's on its way. It is on its way. All right. My birthday is March 19th. Nice for money. My birthday is in October. I'm a scary baby. Da-da-da-da. All right. So, any other questions, guys? Any other questions on today's news? Any other questions on today's news, today's happenings? Tomorrow we'll be live streaming live the Xbox podcasting here on the channel. So stay tuned for that. We'll be here live streaming to see what happens, right? Because it does involve Nintendo, and it's very important that we stay up to date with that. Because hey, we never know what we're gonna get. Life is like a box of chocolate. It's just full of chocolate, or sugar. All right. Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. Your eyes, my eye. Yeah, you see how this one is kind of lower. This one is kind of lower. The only one I'm using. This one is this. This one is just there. It's just like painted on the. It's just like there painted. But this is the only one that I'm using. As you can tell, it's red. This one is kind of white. This one is kind of red. But because I guess I'm only using one eye for everything now. Only one eye. And if I go like this, I look back, you can tell this eye kind of leaves. It loses focus and it wants to like just drift away. And this eye I'm looking at the screen right now, right? Where you guys are at. And then this eye, because it doesn't see anything, it kind of drifts away. It doesn't know where to focus on. But yeah. Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and 18 minutes and about to hit my limit. So Mono's Gaming. Oh, what about his eyes? Well, if you guys didn't know, I'm legally blind. So that's what she was asking. I'm legally blind. I can't see. Like if I can't, I can't see through this eye, and I only have vision on this eye. But some days I can go up to 70%. Some days it can go low as 40%, very blurred. And so I sometimes have to take days off from YouTube on the week because of it. If you see that I have no video on that particular day, I do videos Monday to Friday. But if you see on a certain day there's no video, then you know the reason why. I overdid myself and I have to take a break and just kind of rip. But that's the reason Gina asked about the eyes. But thank you for asking though. Appreciate it so much. Oh yeah, we're here, guys. We're here. We're doing what we got to do to move on, to push forward, and to never ever give up. Because it's a journey we're all on together, and it's better to do it together than separate. Let's see here. Hello, Mike. Big fan of your show, bro. Thank you so much. You think we have any chance of Nintendo shadow dropping a Zelda port or something in the coming days, or do you think they're going to leave it for the next console? If we get nothing tomorrow, absolutely nothing tomorrow, like no shadow drop, if we get nothing tomorrow, there's a big possibility. This is just me. This is my opinion. There's a big possibility because of the year we are having. It's a different year. Nintendo's schedule is all over the place. There's still 2 weeks left in February that we could possibly get a Nintendo Direct next week or a partner showcase. If we do get a Nintendo Direct, the actual full one, then I see a big possibility of Zelda being part of it. If we get a partner showcase, it's only third-party games, so nothing related to first-party games like Zelda, Mario. And if we get a mini, there is a possibility we can see a Zelda port in that mini as well. It could be Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, something of that sort. but only if we still get a direct this month. So at this point, no content creator out there can say, "Oh yeah, it's coming next month or the following," because Nintendo is already operating on their own schedule, and so we don't know what's gonna happen. We just have to wait and see, you know. But I also want to see that Zelda port. I really, really want to see that Zelda port. Do. All right. You are welcome. Welcome. Check it out. I was born legally blind. It's a miracle that I can see. That is awesome, Dina. That is fantastic, Dina. That gives me hope. You know, that gives me hope because the doctors told me I eventually am going to go blind. Eventually, my sight is going to go away. Um, I don't know when, you know, but it's going to happen. Like towards the end of if I get older, something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to do what I can to extend it, but eventually that's my future. But I get hope that, you know, we're saying I trust God that I will be able to continue to see, and you know, and I find hope you guys too. You guys share your stories with me, and I appreciate that. So yeah, thank you so much. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for the stream. That's gonna do it for the stream. I love you all. Thank you for being here so much. Before I let you go, I got two things I gotta let you go and let you know. Number one, never give up, and number two, carry on. Hello.